Good evening, Chathu. How's it going? Welcome. Hi. Hello. Happy Sunday. I hope you're doing all right. Here we are back on twitch.tv/Wiggins playing more video games. All right. So thank you to the Maricat for the resub. Now for 30 months. And oh, geez. I have a joke request in the queue, so we'll get to that. And that's the only other thing that I have to say. Debor says, Matt, the new Destiny raid is ass. I wouldn't know. I haven't raided it yet. If you say so. Dang it, I'm trying to avoid saying I'm like focusing on not saying again, and I've already ruined it. We made it like 10 seconds, chat. Good work. We did it. Anyhow, you know what's ass? You know what's ass about Destiny? There's the mission. One of the quests they give you is to complete the mission 0 hour in order to get the Outbreak Perfected weapon. Outbreak Perfected? I think that's the one. And I was like, surely they've put this mission in my list. I'm able to do this. And so I dropped into 0 hour, and it didn't go amazingly well. It turns out that is not a mission that it is intended for you to solo, especially not a mission that it is intended for you to solo your first time through without a guide. Because that mission is a maze. And it's also not a mission designed for a hunter because it's all ridiculously long distance jumps. So anyhow, the fun side of things is that I, as my punch hunter, which is great, I was able to solo all of the encounters. That was not a problem. I did have a few deaths here and there, but mostly I was able to solo all the encounters through as much of the mission as I was able to get through. But then I would get to jumping puzzles where it wasn't clear where I was supposed to go, and I would die 15 or 20 times trying to figure out where I was supposed to go. And it did not end well. It's a timed mission. You have 40 minutes to complete the mission, which with a party is plenty of time, particularly a party who knows where they're going. But on your own, losing 5 seconds every time you die and not knowing where you're supposed to go, 40 minutes is not a lot of time. So I made it about 2/3 of the way through the mission. Where did I get to? I got just past the fan room. That's how far I got. I got just past the fan room. I didn't quite get to the switch puzzle. I didn't get as far as Trevor. But that's how that went, and then it timed out, and I wasted 40 minutes of my playtime last night on a mission that was not ever going to be possible for me to beat. And if I had known beforehand, I would not have done it. But I tried it again today with a full fire team, and I now have the Outbreak perfected. So that's fun. But I am looking forward to trying the raid once the raid is known. Once all the mechanics are figured out, and it's no longer like a big disaster of people trying to figure out what to do, and I can have somebody just guide me through it in like 3 hours, then I will play the raid, and that will be great. Because I do not have 7 hours to spend on a raid. But I could probably squeeze 3 in here or there. Anywho, that was my Destiny experience last night. What else is going on? I finally finished House MD, and that's a pretty good show. I don't have much to say about it. It's a pretty good show. Falls off a little in the last season, but stays a pretty good show from beginning to end. I also finished the final season of Star Trek Discovery, and it was not very good. I didn't like it very much. I thought it was not very good. Overall, I discussed this on the Discord. Overall, I would describe Star Trek Discovery as a failure on basically every axis. On every measure, Star Trek Discovery did not succeed. But it did try some things. It made many choices. And I can't fault it for at least making choices. And yeah, I would say it was not Picard. It was not terrible. I think that's where I came down on it. Is like Star Trek Discovery managed to be oddly compelling all the way through, despite the fact that it never works. Like at no point does that show ever work. It never fires on all cylinders. It has some good episodes and it has some good-ish seasons, but it does not ever get to great. It never becomes a great show. It only ever barely finds a groove. Yes, the big queer space family on their mushroom-powered ship is fairly accurate. I commented that I think it is the funniest thing that Star Trek Discovery started at its outset was the grim, dark, far future version of Star Trek where Starfleet says the F word and people die horribly, and the main character is a mutineer who gets millions of people killed through a rash decision. And at the end of the show, it is about the big queer space family who save the galaxy by talking about their feelings. Like the show, the beginning of that show and the end of that show are two fundamentally different series. They are not even remotely the same show by the time you get to the end. They also completely went like against their initial pitch for the show, where like the initial pitch was, we're specifically not doing a show about the captain, and we're specifically not doing a show about the bridge crew. And then by season 3, it was a show about the captain. And I do remember when Harry Mudd was in that show, and that was one of the good episodes. One of the few really good episodes. Anyhow, I did not think very positively on the whole of Star Trek Discovery. If you were on the line, if you were on the fence about whether or not to watch Star Trek Discovery, you can probably skip it. You can live without. Yeah, the greatest contribution that Star Trek Discovery made to the Star Trek canon is that we got Strange New Worlds out of it. Also, if you're listening to Jibcat, who says Discovery is a prequel, it is categorically not a prequel. The overwhelming majority of Star Trek Discovery takes place 1,000 years after the events of any other Star Trek show. It is the farthest future Star Trek show that exists. And yes, Jim Cat, Strange New Worlds is a spin-off of Star Trek Discovery. And categorically a prequel to Star Trek the original series. It's 1,000 years after any other Star Trek, and the protagonist is Spock's sister. It's true. Good grief. In 2016, Paramount had many bad ideas about what they should do with Star Trek. No, Jim Cat, that is correct. The first season of Star Trek Discovery is set a decade before Star Trek the original series. That is true. As is the second season. And then the third season, fourth season, and fifth season, still starring the same crew and still focused on the same ship, all take place in the 32nd century. 32nd century? 31st century? 1,000 years later. 1,000 years after the events of any Star Trek we've seen. And yes, the reason is that the ship gets vaulted forward 1,000 years in time as part of a major plot event in the second season. The ship gets launched 1,000 years forward in time. It is, I agree with Sam, the single best choice they made in the entire course of the show. Unfortunately, they also made the 32nd century suck, but that's neither here nor there. But yes, Jim Cat, they get sent forward in time in an ancient ship, and then upon arrival, when they arrive in the 32nd century and they find they track down the Federation, and then there's a bunch of plot points around what's going on with Starfleet in the future. But when they do finally reconnect with Starfleet in the future, the Discovery gets refit into a modern ship using programmable matter to make it into an appropriately future ship. Not that it matters, because at the time it gets launched into the future, it already has a sentient AI computer system more advanced than any ship in the 32nd century. So there's that. Wouldn't everything about the ship be functionally useless? No! Because it's a plot point of the show that Discovery, as a testbed ship for the Spore Drive, it has a sister ship. In the TOS era, when it launches, Discovery has a sister ship, and it and the sister ship are the only two ships in the fleet that are equipped with Spore Drives, and they are staffed by the two researchers. Each ship has one of them. The two researchers that are leading the development of the Spore Drive. And the sister ship of the Discovery experiences a catastrophic failure and explodes, taking one of the researchers with it, leaving Discovery as the only ship in the fleet equipped with a Spore Drive. Then Discovery gets launched 1,000 years into the future with the researcher aboard, and so Starfleet loses Spore Drive technology for the intervening 1,000 years. And when Discovery arrives in the future, it has the most advanced, faster than light drive system of any ship in the galaxy, because it's the only ship equipped with this super advanced Spore Drive. And consequently, the Discovery can blink instantly to anywhere in the quadrant. And it's sort of like there's an additional layer to this, because Discovery arrives in the future, and it is at a time where warp technology breaks in the intervening 1,000 years. So everybody is stuck traveling at sublight speeds in the 32nd century. And then Discovery arrives and is suddenly able to blink anywhere in the quadrant in an instant. And so they use the Discovery to put Starfleet back together and then solve why warp technology is broken and then rebuild the Federation. So anyhow, point being, Discovery made a lot of choices. This is also the plot of Gene Roddenberry's Andromeda. Good times. I never watched Andromeda. Okay, so what else have we got? Do we have other things to talk about this evening? Do you have any A's? Sorry, do you have any Q's for which I can provide A's? Splendid FD says no. All right, speaking for all of chat, you have no questions. All right, Chipcat, as usual, you don't have to tell us you have a question. You can just ask the question. In response to Nagoki, who says, was there plot in the Thursday stream? There was plot in the Thursday stream. There wasn't a ton of plot in the Thursday stream, but there was plot in the Thursday stream. Unfortunately, it's going to be about a month before that VOD goes live on YouTube. I apologize. I'm working on it. The VODs have already started going up on YouTube, but I can only do one a day. I can only reasonably do one a day. And we are on like episode 43. There's a big backlog. The TikTok I posted in shitposts has the if Star Wars fans in 1983 acted like fans in 2004, what's the worst take the fandom has about the sequel trilogy? God, is that ever bait? There's an like I have an answer to that, and it will just start a fight. And my preference would be to not start a fight. We've already talked Star Trek. We don't need to talk Star Wars. Except in relation to spice creams, which are definitely green in the photo, but described as blue in the text. I really need to be able to queue up the That's Bait clip from Mad Max. You're right. Anyhow, with House done, and with Star Trek Discovery done, I have to think of a new show to start to get me through Gundam building. Star Wars Rebels. I mean, I guess I'd prefer to start like another show. I've watched Lost. I don't want to watch anything anime because I prefer to watch my anime subbed. Or sorry, yeah, I prefer to watch anime subbed. And I cannot work on Gundam and deal with a subtitled show at the same time. It needs to be something that I can like. What I'm looking for here is a decent procedural that won't take too much mental effort. Rewatch all of Doctor Who. I am not that interested in going back and rewatching all of Doctor Who. The answer here. Oh, Columbo's a really good answer. Columbo is a really good answer. Castle, also probably a good answer because I haven't watched Castle. I've watched like a couple of episodes, but I haven't watched all of it. But Castle's good. Columbo's good. I was going to say the real answer, the actual real answer. X-Files, that's a good answer. But the real answer is Grey's Anatomy, which has 18 seasons of content and will keep me going for a year. Don't do that to myself. 20. Is it up to 20 seasons now? Oh, geez. Foxmar, thank you for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. I hope Ultimate Chicken Horse was fun. You would not inflict Grey's Anatomy on me. Listen, it's a hospital and they all have sex. What's not to love? I've seen The West Wing. I like The West Wing, but I've seen it. ER, that's, I don't know. It's also dependent on what's available to me, but procedurals are really where it's at. So what else have we got? Or should we move on to the clip review? We're perfectly welcome to move on to the clip review. I'm just drawing this out for no reason. HBO's Perry Mason. I've seen the first season. I haven't watched the second season yet. I should do that. Babylon 5. I actually want to pay attention to Babylon 5. Sandai says, I saw an episode of MASH while I was with my grandmother in the hospital recently. I should watch MASH. You should watch the movie MASH. It's a good movie. It is. You're right. The movie is not a lot like the show, but the movie is great. Murder, She Wrote. Yeah. I don't know. What I really want are another 20 seasons of Law and Order. Just regular old Law and Order. Just give me another 20 seasons of vanilla Law and Order, and I'll be happy as a clam. They're working. See, I want them to give me another 20 seasons of good Law and Order. I don't want the Law and Order that they're making now. I want the Law and Order that they made 20 seasons of. Anyhow, there's one additional piece of information that's important. You recall this piece of my Gundam that I was working on, where I took this piece. I had wrecked the decal on this piece when it was on my tall geese, and so I was like, I'm going to strip the paint off of it, I'm going to repaint it, and I'm going to fix the decals, and then I'm going to put it back on my tall geese, and it'll take an afternoon. It won't be difficult. It's one piece. How hard could it be? It's one piece. How hard could it be, Michael? And then I base coated it, and I gave it a coat of neutral gray as my shade color. Then I did the highlights on it. Then I painted the little tiny dot on the front, which you can't see because it's blurry, but I promise you there's a little dot on the front. But I painted the little dot on the front, and then I gloss coated it and gloss coated a big ugly hair right onto the thing. And so I had to strip all the paint off, wash it down, and redo it. And so this morning, I got up and I base coated it, and I put my gray coat on to shade it, and then I put my highlights on it, and then I put my color coat to paint it white, and then I went and did the little dot on the front, and I slipped my hand and I smudged the paint and had to put it right back into the alcohol bath to start it over again. I did it in one when I did it the first time. Now I'm moving on to to paint attempt number 4 of this one goddamn piece. And I still haven't cracked open the Desert Bus Gundam yet. So anyhow, 4th time is the charm, as they say. But you are once again looking at a naked piece of plastic here. This has no paint on it because I had to strip it again today. Hello, Meg. What is Maple doing that's so funny? What did she do?
Chat will be pleased to know that Maple is in fact a cat.
Don't tell them that sort of thing. Oh, she was playing with the yarn ball?
She tried to run away with it. She's part cat. That's all.
Very good.
No, off. Off. That's all. No, Maple. No, drop it.
Also, chat, you'll probably be pleased to know that I have finally settled on what are very likely to be my 3 subscription tiers on Ko-fi, or 3 membership tiers, I should say, on Ko-fi. So we're one step closer. I just have to price some things out and figure out how much effort is involved in some things. And then maybe, just maybe, I can commit. But we're almost there. Anyhow, yes, Damn I Am Pretty has linked the Ko-fi. It is a work in progress. But if you wish to buy me a coffee right now, you can do that. Okay, so let's move on. Let's do our clip review, because it's clip review day. It's Sunday. So let's do that. Are you all ready? Because I'm ready. Let's go. Where's the music? Here we are in the clip review. Welcome, everybody. The poll is linked in chat. You will find, in fact, that it is in the pins. Check your pins, please. Maricat says, wait. Matt wants infinite content he can watch without needing to pay attention to it. He just needs to watch Twitch. So, fun fact. I spent several hours watching Twitch, well, listening to Twitch mostly today, because I am trying to do research. You may have noticed that our community is dwindling in size. Not dramatically. I mean, in a statistically significant way, but not like an enormous amount. But it has dwindled in size over the past year or two. Or 3 or 4. And so I have started doing some research. Yes, we're slowly dying out, and I would like us to not die out. I would like to have a robust and well-funded viewership system. And so I have been doing research into what is actually going on Twitch, and you know what the popular streamers are doing. And I think I have identified at least part of the problem, which is that there are a shockingly small number of streamers in that band of people between like 50 and 150, which is where I am trying to fall, right? Like maybe 50 to 300 average viewers. And you would think that, you know, the bell curve being what it is, there would be more people in that band than people at the upper echelon or people at the lower viewership numbers. In fact, the most populous viewership number on Twitch is 0. But actually, it seems that that little, what you would think is the sweet spot of the the number of streamers who are sort of in the middle would be, it would taper off. You would expect there to be only a very few people up in the tens and tens and tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of viewers. And there would be a slightly larger number of people in the thousands of viewers, and then a slightly larger number of people in the hundreds of viewers, and then a slightly larger number of people in the 50 viewers. And there are lots of people in the sub 50 range, and there are lots of people in the above 500 range, but there's very few people in the 50 to 500 range. And I am struggling to find where the niche lies. That's sort of what I'm struggling with. I like. Yeah, exactly. Sam says it's actually just bimodal, where there's people who hit and people who don't. And I am categorically not in the hit category, but also categorically not in the didn't hit category. Because I have more than 0 viewers. So, in order to make this endeavor fun for you and fun for me and fun for everyone and justifiable and continue going, because I like doing this and so on, trying to figure out what is the done thing. What is the done thing on Twitch? What is it that people who are slightly better at this than me do that I don't do? Podcast. Exactly. And the part of the answer is make better content off Twitch, which I don't do. Right? And part of the answer is be female or be a VTuber, because those are there are certain advantages I lack. When you're catering to an audience of thirsty 13-year-olds, me being a 40-something-year-old man is not working in my favor. I don't need horny teens, and I don't want horny teens. I'm not trying to capture that audience. It's just I don't have certain assets that prove valuable on the internet. What can I say? There are likely very few people, there's probably greater than 0, but not very many people who would pay for my pictures of my feet, for instance. I don't think you have to say 40 something until there's a number that goes into something. We all know I'm 21, but there is a number that goes into the something. I am not 40 years old. So anyhow, basically, I am in the process of trying to figure out what I can do to make this stream more entertaining. And that is requiring some research. Hire a stripper to dance while I play video games. I don't feel like that's a positive investment. I feel like that doesn't pay off. Anyhow, Twitch is a wasteland right now. This is the thing that really got to me while I was looking for streams to watch, because I'm trying to find people in my specific niche, and my specific niche is like variety, but variety narrative. And I'm not doing like different content types every day of the week. And I don't really want to do different content types every day of the week. I could find a forever game and make that a 1 day a week thing, but then it would take us even longer to beat Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. And I kind of like just having 3 nights a week we sit down and we go through a narrative game. But there are like 6 games that anybody watches. Like, nobody actually watches anything on Twitch. There are like 6 games that people watch, and there are like 6 streamers that people watch, and that's it. And then there's like hot tub streams, but that's not viable for me. Mostly because I can't fit a hot tub in this room. See, I don't strictly agree with you, Zafty, that doing well on Twitch is antithetical to me enjoying streaming. I don't think it is. I know several people, in fact, almost my entire friend group, streams on Twitch in the tier of Twitch streaming that I would enjoy, and enjoy being on Twitch. I don't want to be Shroud. I want to be Surge. Matt doesn't want to be Shroud, wants to be Surge. Wiggins is there we go. Do something with Surge. Yeah, that's basically right. Surge or Surge After Dark? I don't know. It feels a bit like Surge After Dark is probably more my speed. But the thing is, I don't want Surge's audience specifically. That's the thing, right? What I want is to not be within the loading. I wish to branch out from the loading ready run orbit. Anyhow, this has gone into a deeper dive than I meant it to, and it wasn't my intent. There are 2 major differences between how I stream and how Surge streams, which boil down to it's Surge's job and it isn't mine. And that's totally fair. And like, this isn't an envy thing. I respect the hustle immensely. It's mostly I haven't figured out how to make it work for me. Yes, the easiest way to increase my viewership would be to stream 5 days a week during the day, picking a game that's popular but not oversaturated. Like, I am aware of what the best practices are because I am involved in several Twitch-related peer groups. I could become a CSGO streamer, but I don't want to be. So anyhow, this is where I say that, like, I am doing research into how can I make my current stream and my current content a little better. I'm not trying to, this is not an overnight thing. I'm not trying to sell out. I don't want to vault to the top of all the search. I just want to make things a little better. How do we recapture the verve of being a little better? Bribe my audience to watch. That, again, goes against the end goal. Beatboxing puppy. Anyhow, let's move on. Let's go back to the clip review because I did not... Yeah, how do we recapture the magic of March Madness without me endangering my relationship by streaming 7 days a week? Streaming more often is probably not the answer, in fact. Best practices do say 3 to 5 days a week is best, and I do stream at 3. Yeah, what I need to do is just unleash another global pandemic so that we all have to go indoors and look for entertainment on the internet. Yeah, I'll get right on that. Call up the CDC, like, hey guys, do me a solid. All right, let's move on. Let's go back to the clip review, shall we? Hey, look, remember this scene? We were here briefly, and then we vaulted away from it because I wanted to talk some more. All All right, we're going to start this evening with our very first clip of the day. If I can find it on my desktop. There we go. Titled, "And She Took That Personally." Maple, you have to drop it so I can sign off, please. Thank you, you little beast. You little monster. No, you don't. Sometimes she be like that. Next up, we have a clip titled "Cold as Antarctic Steel." Damn, I am pretty sis. So anyway, Jim Ken is wrong and Voyager is garbage. And those are the two coldest takes I've ever heard.
You're dead.
They were pretty cold takes. Next, we have "How many levels of knowledge are you on, my dude?"
Thanks to your efforts, this area has been fully surveyed.
Hooray!
Yet, this is only the beginning of our adventure.
Oh god, I hope not!
I'm excited to see what knowledge
Oh, we're
awaits us
got 100
elsewhere.
hours in this game, Chadley. It better not be the beginning of our adventure. It better not be. Next, we have "Just Let Aerith Die." Really? This time? I have no way to get the others up, so I may as well just let Aerith die. This clip is titled "On the Plane."
How exactly are we supposed to get back to the saucer?
We have an
With
airplane.
all the mountains and valleys in between, definitely not on foot. It's just way too far. Thoughts, Kate-Sif?
We have a plane.
Hey, cat! Thoughts?
Well, you see...
We have a plane
Look, smoke.
for the plane.
Maybe someone's trying to call for Sid?
If so, let's hitch a ride.
On the plane. I'm still amused by the fact that they all conveniently forgot they had a plane ready and waiting for them. Our next clip is titled "Skulking Romulans." If the Romulan had refused to accept the blood donation, then, like, whatever. And, like, as soon as the guy is like, "I would rather die than take Klingon blood," then Picard had no reason to order him to donate. It happened in the episode. So, honestly, the fact that they were still asking Worf if he would donate after that point is just entirely irrelevant. Picard shouldn't have even asked him at that point. Talk first or blast first? Always talk first. And what were the Romulans doing on the planet anyway? We'll never know. Skulking. Being Romulans. Skulking. It's what Romulans do. What Romulans do best, in fact. Okay, next up we have Synchronicity. I didn't think to figure out what this number was beforehand. Synchronicity 5087. Synchronicity 87. Nice. Oh, that is Zandai, you're right. The mountain does make a really satisfying line. like wibbly line up into the distance. It is very let's all look at it again. It's very satisfying. Look at this. It's just like mountain peak after mountain peak after mountain peak after mountain peak after mountain peak up onto the distance. It's great. I did say that I figured out that the color issue was the sunlight coming in. So it's a combination of issues, but the issues are that the color temperature in this room is inconsistent because I have a window. And so sunlight can get in. And I haven't put blackouts on the window, so the light outside materially affects the color temperature in the room. And today, it's cloudy out. And so the light is very flat and not like particularly yellow or red. And so it's fine. But in order to accommodate the fact that I deal with changing light levels, I have my ISO on my camera set to automatic. And so the ISO changes automatically with the light level, which then also affects my color as the camera receives it. And this is probably solvable with a LUT, but I don't understand LUTs. I really need somebody to help me figure those out. I truly do not understand how a LUT works. I've tried, I've looked into it, but I just do not know how to make it work. So that's something I can look at. But first, I may just get blackout curtains for the room. All right, our next clip is titled The Jokes 333. A triangle got in an accident. Now it's a rectangle. The Jokes 334. Oh, did you hear? I'm about to launch my new series of corduroy pillows. They'll be making headlines soon. It's a good joke. The Jokes 335. My parents once noticed that I only ever seemed to get sick on weekdays. I told them it's because of my weakened immune system. We're going to just pretend I didn't flub the delivery on that. Next we have the Jokes 336. Sesame Street these days. Everywhere you look, you see a new piece of Sesame Street merch. It's extremely Grover exposed. The Jokes 337. How do airlines make sure everyone is aboard? They take flight attendants. The Jokes 338. The haunted airport wasn't as scary as I expected it to be.
Oh, really?
It must have been because of all the flight delays. The Jokes 339. I told my psychologist that the limited seating capacity of my pickup truck and the limited cargo space of my car were causing me extreme anxiety. He recommended Ativan. But I remembered eventually. The joke's 340. Why aren't there any children's songs about goats? Because you'd have to bleat out all the words. The joke's 341. My dad died because he couldn't remember what his blood type was. He kept insisting that we be positive, but it's just so hard to carry on without him. Hi, Mick.
Hi.
And the joke's 342. When I die, I would like to be cremated. Because it'll be my last chance to have a smoking hot body. Next, we have a timely raid. Oh God, terrible timing! Thank you for the raid, Erica! And finally, our last clip of the day is titled, "We'll be making a water landing, but that's okay. This is a seaplane."
Any landing you can swim away from.
You almost killed us!
Big fan of Sid laughing at Yuffie like that. All right, that's the clip review this week. Everybody, please get your votes in for this week's clip. I do hope you'll choose wisely. And now we're going to return to the main scene, and we are going to do some things, the traditions, and then I'll tell some jokes, and then we're going to crown a new monarch, maybe. And then we're gonna play a video game. Lots and lots and lots of video games. All right, everybody, hang on tight. We're heading back to the main scene. Let's go. Let's go. There we go. I don't know why it wouldn't go. Oh, yes, Sam. The twist in the finale regarding the identity of David Cronenberg's character, almost certainly what you are reading is true. Because he does have a secret identity, and it is very dumb. Also, he has a little wall of collectibles in his office that features Jordy's visor and Cisco's baseball. And, oh, what was the other thing? There was another obvious item that he had. I can't remember what the other one was. But yes, he has a little collection of collectible items from notable captains throughout the... Oh, right, he had a bottle of Chateau Picard wine. It was quite dumb. It was fine. It was generally an unoffensive little nod to the things given his character, but still, it was very silly. And yes, as discussed, the only ships that ever existed and the only adventures that ever happened are the ones we've seen. 1,000 years of aging, that seems good. I mean, he's probably not going to drink it, right? At this point, it's a display piece. All right. First things first, I'm going to tell one of the 2 jokes I owe, because I think I owe 2 jokes now. So joke the first. Why did the new sitcom based on an airliner never get picked up? Because they had a terrible pilot. That's a pretty good one. All right, we'll come around and tell the next joke in a minute or two. Let's do our traditions, shall we? Sorry, I got a static-free brush the other day, and I'm just fiddling with it. And I shouldn't be. Remember that whole thing about trying to make the content on the stream better, and then I'm, like, distracted and fiddling with a brush? I'm very good at this. All right, here's my phone. Look at how much further I can get from the camera. So much room for activities. All right, here's my phone cable. Here is my phone. Everyone, please brace your ear holes. Isandi says, I assure you that fiddling with random objects is not negatively impacting your viewership. You're right, it's my face. And my voice. And my general lack of ability to be funny. Also, my lack of confidence. All right. Let us reveal the beverage of the week. Garçon, can I have a drum roll, please? Oh. It popped all over my room. Title of my sex tape. I haven't done one of those in a while. Got everywhere. All right, this evening, we have the Ferocious Wild Golden IPA from Yellow Dog Brewing, which is my favorite brewery because they have a golden retriever as their logo for obvious reasons. And the copy on the can tonight says, an experiment in flavor, this wild IPA is golden in color and packs a sweet tropical punch. The wild yeast adds just the right amount of funk to balance the flavors into something lusciously delicious. Ferocious may look tame, but don't be fooled, it's got some bite. This is this is a 7.4% beer, so you're about to watch me get tanked. And for an IPA, apparently not bitter at all. It is an IBU of 35. I've seen lagers with higher IBUs than this. Anyway, it smells nice. Oh, that's a lot of grapefruit. It is nice and sweet, and it's not super bitter. But it's very grapefruity. And grapefruit is not my favorite flavor. I'll get through this and the 3 others I have in my fridge. But I would probably if I were given the choice of this and a Fat Tug, I would probably bias towards the Fat Tug.
Oh yeah, you wouldn't like this at all. That's delicious.
Yeah, it's good. Like, it's clearly good. It's just too grapefruity for me.
No, it's like more tropical. It's more pineapple.
I get very strong citrus out of it, but
Pineapple is another citrus.
sure. It doesn't taste like pineapple to me. It tastes like grapefruit.
Okay. I get pineapple.
Okay.
It's very good.
Izandai says you bought 4 grapefruit beers knowing you don't love grapefruit. No, I bought 4 wild IPAs that say nothing about grapefruit on them.
It says sweet tropical punch.
Yes, but it doesn't say grapefruit, does it? I bought a beer that I was curious about from a brewery I really like, and it just turns out that I don't like this beer very much.
Oh no.
Yeah, heaven forbid.
I'll help.
If only there was somebody in this house that will help me with them. Who could it be?
Me.
Good times. Oh,
I just came over for this.
for the record, I can promise you some exciting exclusive content for the Discord tomorrow, which I'm sure you're all looking forward. You're all going to be looking forward to as soon as you find out what it is. Tomorrow at noon, I finally get my retainer and no longer have to keep these Invisalign liners in. And due to a comedy of errors and shipping delays and problems and just general clusterfuckery, my retainer is very late. It was supposed to take 5 days to arrive. It took a month. And so I have had this top.
It's been like 6 weeks.
This top retainer has been in since the beginning of April. I have had this one retainer in since I think the 6th of April. Or this one liner in since the 6th of April.
It has been 12 weeks.
It has been 12 weeks.
10 weeks.
These things are supposed to last 10 days. I have had it in since the 6th of April. It is no longer able to come clean. It cannot be washed any further. It is, no matter how much I wash it and brush it and try to clean it, it is just nightmarishly caked in gunge and permanently stained brown. So tomorrow, for your thrilling enjoyment, I will post you a censored. I will definitely mark it not safe for work, like I'll spoiler tag it. But I will post you a photo of my disgusting Invisalign liner. And you can choose to inspect or not, as you wish.
I would recommend not.
So anyhow, join the Discord.
Did you do the barbecue?
Please subscribe and join the Discord. What was that?
I thought you asked me to do the barbecue.
No, I said I could do the barbecue.
Oh.
I did the
I thought
barbecue
I had
already.
to do the barbecue.
No, I did it because I went out. I was like, can you leave it a little bit so it can cool down? And then I went out and I touched it and it was stone cold. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll just do it now. So you're free. Have I tried the cleaning test? Yes. I have used the cleaning stuff on this like 7 or 8 times. Like regularly, every few days, I put it through the cleaner. The one thing I didn't do that I probably could have done.
Denture tablets.
No, because it's just the same stuff that came in the cleaning crystals.
Okay.
But what I could have done and didn't think of is I could have put them in the ultrasonic.
Yeah.
I didn't think to put them in the ultrasonic.
I need to put my night guard in ultrasonic.
I could have done that, and that probably worked. That probably would have worked. But now it's disgusting, and I get to show it to you. So remember...
Title of my sex tape.
Yeah. So anyhow, now I get to show you a disgusting Invisalign liner. It's also like fraying in 7 or 8 places because it's been in so long. Like it's falling apart. The thing is terrible. Anywho, thrilling. Okay, let's tally the votes and see if we get a new monarch today. What do we got? Who's the winner today? The winner today, not terribly surprisingly, the winner today is Symphonic Lolita, who I think is now on the 3rd consecutive week as monarch of the chat. And who is also not here, I don't think. Symphonic Lolita abdicating the throne by not being here. Let me double check. Yep, Symphonic Lolita now going from on a third consecutive week of Monarch of the Discord. When will their reign of terror end? Oh, dear. Okay. It's time to play a video game. And video game is apt? That's not the right word. A video game is now to be played. Oh. Sam, Jimcat did fly under the radar because I didn't notice, and my mods are slacking. But yes, Jimcat has blasphemed in the chat. It's true. His hand-eye says, in my defense, I wasn't paying attention. That is not defense! That is the opposite of defense. That is damning yourself. His hand-eye switches to, okay, in my offense, I wasn't paying attention. There you go. Much better. When accused, never take the stand. There's no upside. Okay. Wait, no, I owe you another joke. I should tell you another joke before we move on, but you can listen to the dulcet tones of the PlayStation in the background. Let's find a joke. I have come up with a magic trick. The first step is that you take a deck of cards and you tear up each card into tiny pieces. The next step is that you sew all of those tiny pieces into a sweater. When you're done, you'll find it's a card again. You can't tell me to get out of my own stream. That's a good joke. Zafty, I will take your advice and I will go do the treasure map stuff, but not until after we are done playing card games on whatever the opposite of motorcycles are. A stationary dock. Card games on a stationary
Welcome
dock.
to Card Carnival.
Since we're here anyhow. Good grief. Okay, what does Kate Sith do? When played, add a Moogle to your hand. When you win the lane, receive a score bonus of 10. Raise power by 1 for each enhanced enemy card. Raise power by 1 for each other enhanced allied and enemy card. When played, raise the power of allied and enemy cards on tiles or affected tiles by 1. Okay, let's just see. We may just futz around here a bit until we figure out the solution. When you win the lane... Okay, I'm already host. Restart. So yeah, Nagoki, what did we do last stream? We finished up wherever we were. We finished up wherever we were. The Nibel side quest, thank you. That's right. We did Odin, we crashed a plane, then we did card games. Fighting Vincent was not last stream. There wasn't a ton that happened last stream. Okay. When played, add Moogle to your hand. This one's gonna be a little bit tricky because I truly don't see what the combo is here. And it's gonna probably take me a while to find it. But whatever it is, it's not this, because I currently can't play all of my cards. Okay, so almost certainly, Loveless has to go in the empty slot. That is the only place that Loveless makes sense, is in the empty slot. I have a sneaking suspicion that Chocobo Jockey and Dio are both meant to go in the same lane. So maybe Space Ranger is supposed to go here. Chocobo Jockey there. Oh. Nope, that doesn't work. Because I haven't given myself a place to put Dio. I suppose it's possible that Loveless could go into a corner. still think... I think Space Ranger is either supposed to go here or there. No, because I'm really short on cards that give me the ability... So maybe what I'm actually looking to do is put Dio and Chocobo Jockey in the bottom row. That is the opposite of what I just said I was going to do. I'm very smart. Okay, let's try this. Chocobo Jockey there. No good. Because I still can't place Dio. And I have no way to make that bottom... a 3-point placement. So I'm increasingly thinking that Space Ranger has to go here. God, it feels wrong. If I put him there, no. Yes, I recall that I don't get the bonus unless I win the row. I think I see something. Let's try this. And just see what we get out of it. Not enough. Okay, we may just need to look at these cards a bit. So the only row that I can conceivably win with the cards I have in hand is the top row. And I do think the goal is to win top and bottom. Space Ranger only gets stronger if the enemy cards get buffed. Dio gets stronger for every buffed card. And there are currently 3 buffed enemy cards. I could put Space Ranger there. I could put Kate Sith here. I can put Dio there. I can put Jockey here. Oh, no I can't. Okay, I'm still winning that lane. But I can't play either of my 2 remaining cards. Put Jockey there. Do I have any solution here? Nope, that just doesn't work. I'm really struggling with the tile activations on this one. It's especially tough with Moogle. Moogle is a forward-facing downward L. But it's tough not having Moogle in my hand right now. I can't just look at all the placements at the same time. Okay, that's a reasonable move. That won't win us the lane. What's the difference between gold blocks and red blocks? Red blocks are the blocks that get buffed, and gold blocks are the blocks that activate. And a gold block with a red border, of which we don't have any, is a block that gets activated and buffed at the same time. I really think the only place that he goes is there. That's the only place that makes sense to me. There or the spot immediately in front of him. And in fact, I think it might actually be the spot in front. Take him, put him there. Win the lane, receive a score bonus of 10. Can't play him there. And that's no good, because now I can't play Dio anywhere. When you win the lane, receive a score bonus of 10. If I put him there, and I put him there, that gives me 17 on that row. Okay. Then if I put Kate Sith there, I've left nowhere for Moogle. Okay, but I think I might be getting on the right track. I am not getting on the right track because I still don't have a 3-drop. I'm really stumped on this one. We're winning that row. And I don't think that's enough to take us. Okay, well, that was closer. That was definitely closer. Because I was able to play all the cards that time. Okay, Diamore. Because you're offering hints and I'm totally stumped. I just need to switch 2 of the card placements and I have it. Is that so? Okay, I want to take a picture of this. Da-da-da. 3 technically, but 1 is in the right row. Okay. If you say so. I'm opening a screenshot so that I can refer back to it. Except that my screenshot is not on the monitor that I can see, so that's no good. Here we go. Okay, let's take a look. One thing I haven't done is actually looked at the enemy cards. Raise power by 1 for each other enhanced allied card. When played, lower the power of allied and enemy cards on affected tiles by 1. So that's debuffing everything. Raise the power of allied cards and affected tiles by 3 while this card is in play. No abilities. Raise power by 2 for each other enhanced allied card. When played, raise position ranks by 2. When you win the lane, receive a score bonus of 10. So this is the lane I need the score bonus in, because I need to deny them 10 points. So no matter what, I have to win this lane, which means I need to figure out how to get 14 points into this lane. And on my last play, I managed to get 11. So it seems pretty likely that I need to get Sorry, you're right. I need 15 or more. Tide Lane doesn't score. So I need to get Space Ranger and probably Dio in this lane. God damn it, Siri. Okay, so with that knowledge in mind, got there. Who would have known that looking at the enemy cards would be the key to solving this? There we go. First try. All right, Sid. When played, add the Tiny Bronco to your hand. When destroyed, lower the power of allied and enemy cards on affected tiles by 4. Also, Pharmacist Judge, thank you for the resub. Now for 36 months. Okay, this one. Adds positions in the shape of a certain gold saucer attraction. What a terrible card. Insectoid Chimera. Destroy an allied card and replace it. Then we have no abilities, no abilities, no abilities, no abilities. When allied cards are destroyed, raise this card's power by 2. When played, lower the power of allied and enemy cards on affected tiles by 1. When destroyed, when allied cards are destroyed, raise this card's power by 2. Okay. What, pray tell, does the Tiny Bronco look like? Tiny Bronco. When played, raise position ranks by 2. Let's see what that does. Oh. I see. well, there's no way I'm winning this time. It does seem somewhat like my Sid and Tiny Bronco were probably in the right places. Easy peasy. Never didn't have it. All right, and then what's Vincent's super edgelord card gonna look like? Rictus. I want an Erectus card. Raise power by 1 for each other enfeebled allied and enemy card. When played, lower the power of allied and enemy cards on affected tiles by 1. When played, lower the power of allied and enemy cards on affected tiles by 1. When destroyed, add Galleon Beast to your hand. Okay, when played, lower the power of allied and enemy cards on affected tiles by 1. Which row is going to be easiest to win here? Can I win? At all? Let's find out. Hey! Got it in 1. After that long warm-up, I now can see with the heart of the cards. Jibcat, I appreciate you asking Sam why Worf is not on the list of Star Trek's best dads, as if Sam wrote the list. Why is he not on the list? Okay. That's a power raise. Jabberwock. Lower the power of allied and enemy cards and affected tiles by 1. It's just the world's buffest sandhog pie. Okay, I didn't do nearly enough there. Card has no abilities. Raise the power of allied cards on affected tiles by 2 while this card is in play. Raise the power of allied cards on affected tiles by 4. God, how on earth? Okay. When destroyed, raise the power of allied cards on affected tiles by 3. When first enfeebled, raise the power of allied cards on affected tiles by 4. Replace an ally and raise the power of allied cards on affected tiles by the replaced ally's power. And I can't drop him there, but I could drop him there. Okay, so I think I have the idea. So we want to buff Jabberwock to the extreme, then replace it with Geen Attack, buffing the cards on either side of it. So we want to get Jabberwock probably in the center slot. So Sandhog Pie, you want to go there. You want to go there. I might want you there. And that. Oh, I think I hacked up. Okay. When first enfeebled, raise the power of allied cards. Okay, that's progress. This is progress. I think this does it. It does! Puzzle solved. I have completed all advanced card puzzles. Okay, chain reactions. Raise the power of allied cards and affected tiles by 3 while this card is in play. So that will, if placed in the top left corner, that will raise the power of the bottom right corner by 3. When first enhanced, lower the power of enemy cards and affected tiles by 2. The first time this card is enhanced, raise the power of allied cards on affected tiles by 3. When first enhanced. So, is there a way to sneak this in without incurring the debuff? No good. Maybe I want to incur the debuff. When first enhanced, lower the power of any cards and affected tiles by 2. Enemy cards. Oh! There we go. Reading the cards explains the cards. Sorry, I'm just now catching up on what chat has been doing while I've been focusing on this card game, and a big fan of Sam throwing a grenade into chat and then trying to redirect chat back to the game when chat started arguing about it. Okay, I should have read the description of this one. When first enfeebled, raise the power of allied cards and affected tiles by 4. So we're going to enfeeble this one. When first enfeebled, lower the power of enemy cards on affected tiles by 2. Raise power by 1 for each other enfeebled allied and enemy card. Okay, so you're going there. You're going there. You're going there. And now let's just see what manner of nonsense happens. That was not a winning combination. When first enfeebled, raise the power of allied cards on affected tiles by 4. When first enfeebled, lower the power of enemy cards and affected tiles by 2. Still not a winner. Okay, so we want to enfeeble as many cards as we can while still maintaining a strong position. Oh, I think that was a mistake. But it worked! So who am I to complain? What would be the worst possible Star Trek Star Wars crossover? Oh dear. The Voyager versus the Yuzhan Vong. Thrawn commands one side in the Q Civil War. Ooh, that's a good one. Captain Janeway. You know what I mean. Borg on Endor. Oh no, that sounds awesome. You're supposed to be suggesting terrible ideas, Fenaban. Alright, Quetzalcoatl has no abilities. Grand Horn, destroy an allied card and replace it. Destroy an allied card and replace it. Okay. Last season's Picard Borg on Endor. I believe you'll find you mean season 2 of Picard's Borg on Endor. It's a big toad. It's a gigantoad, I think you'll find. Okay, hold on. I need to find a way. Looking at this does not look possible. When destroyed, raise the power of allied cards on affected tiles by 3. That card has no abilities. That card has no abilities. When allied and enemy cards are destroyed, raise this card's power by 1. There we go. That looked way harder than it was. Captain Rios and Cassian Andor hang out at a bar for 8 episodes. That sounds like my Star Trek related dream come true. All right, I've got one for you. Nevix Binks. You say Captain Janeway gonna make us die? It's not logical. I have a right to live. All right. Raise the power of allied cards on affected tiles by 3 while in play. Raise the power of allied cards on affected tiles by 2 while in play. Replace an allied card and raise the power of cards on affected tiles by the replaced ally's power. This stream is a crime against humanity. Listen, I'm very proud of Nevix Binks. I think that is categorically the worst possible Star Trek Star Wars crossover. There we go. I've completed all of the skill drills. There are no skill drills left. We have played all the card games there are to play, except for this one with Rihanna.
Are you hyped up for the match? Excuse me, we're shooting here.
Well, too bad, because we've got a game of Queen's Blood to play.
Blood? You kind of look like you do.
I sure do.
Oh my gosh.
This is perfect. I'm Rihanna, an up-and-coming model. We're actually getting pics for a feature right now. And I was really hoping to nab one of me playing Queen's Blood. You literally couldn't have come at a better time. What do you say? Help a girl out?
Yes. Let's go. Why Nevix? Because the Neelix Tuvok crossover was more terrible than Neelix on his own. Just a horrific amalgam of the worst of the two. You're right, it was Tuvix. Sorry, Tuvix Binks. But still, Nevix is fine. I got my point across. You know what I meant. You knew what I meant. Remember when I said this was a 7.5% beer and I was going to get wrecked? That's why I came up with Nevix instead of 2X. It's not my fault. Did I get a second beer? God, no. It's just the one. But I truly don't drink a lot. And, you know, a 7.5% beer tends to rip through me. Okay. We need to raise the power of allied cards on affected tiles by 4. Really want to put that there, but I guess I will, and we'll see how it goes. Oh, hooray. That didn't blow up in my face. How exciting. We're boxing them in, friends. Ah, crap. Not what I was looking for. Okay, I really don't want to risk losing this position. Strong. That's a strong play. All right. Okay. Replace an ally and raise the power of allied cards on affected tiles by the card's power. Now we're in a race. Hooray! Could Darth Vader wear a Green Lantern ring? He wouldn't be able to fit it over his gloves. Obviously.
Gross.
That intense stare. That knitted brow.
Cock ring.
Glistening perspiration. Perfection. I've
Listen!
never seen you look
After
more
Anakin
beautiful.
lost all of his other
Mr.
limbs in the
Cardsharp.
fire, do you honestly
Talk
think he
about
kept
Anakin
that one?
diamond in the rough. Have you ever thought about becoming a model?
Mola, you're a genius. We could team up, be a card-slinging, catwalk-strutting duo. You and me, taking over the world. What do you say?
No.
The most toasted sausage. More blackened than the hot dogs I pulled off the grill
If you
today.
change your mind. After all, a model's work
Charbroiled.
is never done.
Flavorized. That is a feature that my new barbecue has. The flavorized feature. Am I the bloodiest queen now? No, I'm not. I still have more Queen's Blood games to play.
All I wanted was some R&R.
Oh, we've got side quests. Urgent requests from Mayor Capono. It is my solemn charge to keep our slice of beachside paradise free from all manner of unpleasantness. To that end, I employed a freelancer to resolve a simple matter which they have failed to do in a timely fashion. And so I must once more seek outside assistance, this time to deal with 2 problems. Rest assured you will be well compensated. I'll take it. Also, hey Cloud, if you're reading this and I haven't told you in person yet, we got permission to race in the Gold Cup. It's a major racing event and a real honor, believe me. When you're ready to challenge the best of the best, I'll be waiting for you in Chocobo Square.
Oh man, you've got perfect timing.
Want to go around against my little angels here? Name's Dokkacha. I believe in my cards and they believe in me. We're like a big happy family. You want to know how I got them to love me? With praise. You're so cute. You're so cool. You gotta show them every day how much you care. But I also want to tell them how strong and hard-working they are too, you know? Which is why I've been looking high and low for someone I can play against.
Challenge to a match. Let's go. That seems like a reasonable set of cards to start with. That was not, strictly speaking, ideal. Don't do it. Thank you. Thank you for not doing it. I was worried there for a second. Uh-oh. Come on, one drop. Yes. Oh, that was not the best move I could have made. Don't you dare. Anger. Okay, what else can I do? That works. Oh, you're done. You're done. Got him in one. That is what we call dumpstered.
No! My poor baby! As much as I hate to admit it, it seems you have a much stronger bond with your cards than I do. Just what do you say to them to get them to love you so much?
I suck their dicks every night.
So you let your actions speak louder than your words? I see. By the way, on a
See?
different subject,
I do indeed let my actions speak louder than my words.
apparently there's only one. I tell you, if that's true, I hope I get a chance to see it in person someday. I bet it's the most beautiful card anyone's ever laid eyes on.
Oh, dear.
This one's a personal favorite of mine. So, where you can really let your hair down. Enjoy the
Listen,
process.
I'm sure your ears have been subjected to worse.
Beat the heat with this magical treat. Materia Tour Costa del Sol in style with our wheelies. We hope you enjoy your time at the Costa
Yes,
del
you've heard me sing. Precise. That's not even a dunk. I agree with you.
What are you looking at?
You want a piece of me or something?
Easy now. I didn't mean it like that. No need to be so on edge. Name's Mahir, though some call me the child of the sun. I'm training to be a boxer. I've not been feeling it lately, so I'm trying other ways to motivate myself. Like Queen's blood. I don't suppose you're up for a game?
Let's go. You're welcome, Orlantia. I permitted that quote to go through Automod. It was all me. But I just wish to live in a combination bowling alley movie theater, Matt on property ownership. How naive I was. There's still time for remodeling. Sadly, I don't think I could fit a bowling alley in this apartment. Although I have, in discussion with Meg, already proposed that we buy our neighboring unit and turn our apartment into a much larger apartment. Okay, now I need to rescue the squares that I have allowed to go unrescued. Do I have anything that will allow me to... I do. Look at that. You mother... Oh, God damn it! What a dick! Sam, I can say categorically. In fact, we can post a photo of the kitchen. Yes, there is considerably more shelf and or pantry space in the new kitchen. The new kitchen is significantly roomier and better equipped than the kitchen in the previous place.
There's like a cupboard I could probably crawl into. That was not the case.
Yeah.
The old place.
The one complaint I think we have about the kitchen is that the fridge isn't as deep.
It's the the fridge may have like a similar volume, but the space is not as functional.
Yeah.
What a knockout!
So we can fit less shit in the fridge.
Not only was your defense
But otherwise,
on point,
the
but
kitchen
your
is great.
offense was swift and
Yeah, if the fridge
brutal.
died, I wouldn't be
I've
mad.
never played such
It's
an
true.
intense game. It was higher
I mean,
than the
I would not
sun.
want it to happen right
It left
now.
a lot of fire in my
No,
soul,
if it could
even.
wait
I think I'm
until we
finally
could
out of my
afford to
funk.
buy a
year?
new one, that would
And
be really
now
nice.
I can
Yeah.
get back to boxing. Thank you.
That would be really nice. I don't want to have to sell the Gundam collection to get a fridge. Just kidding, it would never get that bad.
I will take commissions before I sell the Gundam collection.
Show feet.
Get right on that. I have already discussed with chat the fact that I expect that the internet would be less receptive to my feet than I would appreciate.
I think you have lovely feet. Plus, it's the internet.
And be careful. We gave some
It's true. I could
Someone
just
would
say
like
they're
it,
your
yeah.
feet. Nobody would know.
Quite frankly, of the 2 feet, like of my feet versus your feet are much more aesthetically pleasing.
An orb or two.
Johnny's always so on.
My feet are not.
Like,
On the,
Not
inter-
great.
on the internet, no one knows you're a foot.
Johnny Seaside.
Johnny's seaside in my...
I mean, unless you wanted like a discount for like missing toenails.
I would have never stayed there.
Can I open this box yet?
Yes.
No.
How's the collectathon coming, bro?
I presume I can't actually open that box until I have collected every single treasure trove doohickey.
Okay, so this guy in the flip flops, that's just Chad, right? Not Chadley. Where did
This
Chadley
is
go?
Johnny. This is Johnny.
Where's the beach?
The beach is that way.
He
It's
should
over there.
show you where the beach is.
We've already been through the beach. We had the whole beach sign adventure previously,
This is here? Nope.
which you would know if you'd been following along.
Nope. Sorry, I've been trying to get through this last season of House so that I can stop watching it.
Okay, we have the treasure map quest, which Zafty said was the next thing we should do. It's the Pirate King's treasure. Treasure.
How's that beer treating you?
Delightful.
It's changed so much. I almost didn't recognize.
We're a little blue this evening.
I'm so glad of
That Johnny's one hard worker.
Where all the
Got a
beaches
real
at.
good selection today.
Step right up. We've got the best.
you here.
Got a furry friend who needs to burn off some energy? Come to Run Wild. Extra, extra.
I'm not gonna die. Not from one beer.
Oh, I bet there's some good Hawaiian shirt. You could go hunting for beans.
Yeah. Absolutely. Have you seen everybody's, like, beach outfits in this game yet?
No, because I haven't been paying attention.
Oh, okay. Everybody in the game, like every member of the party has like a beach outfit. Sometimes they have more than one.
Ooh.
So we have Cloud. This is the Wild Surf beach outfit, but he also
Oh,
has.
that's a good one. Is it chocobos?
It's
oh my
yeah,
God.
it's chocobos.
Oh my god. So good. I'm a little disappointed that like that side of his shirt doesn't have any chocobos on it.
Anyhow, I definitely went for the more beachy outfit as opposed to the sporty outfit.
That's very
And then
That's cute.
Aerith has the frilly bikini, and then the even more floofy outfit.
Ooh, with a sarong. So fancy.
A sarong.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
You and Brownie both confirmed that's what it's called.
Yeah. It's
Barrett only has the sailor outfit. Tifa has this outfit and this outfit. And this,
That's like way too frilly for her. She
I agree.
does not
I
strike me as a
I didn't
frilly
design
person.
this, but this
You
was
didn't design this.
this was way too like Daisy Duke
It is.
for me. So I decided that
She's like,
she was going to dress for the beach, not for the bayou.
yeah. If you like gave her any shit about the frills on her outfit, she would just punch you straight in the teeth.
Yeah, exactly. And then anyhow, Yuffie's beach outfit is a
That's
totally
great.
normal beach outfit.
That's excellent. I love that. I would wear that.
Yuffie's Wu Chai pop star outfit is also great.
It's so good. I love the socks and sandals. 10 out of 10. Never change.
I think that's a classically Japanese sandal thing.
It's great.
But anyhow. Sam, in reference to Tifa and Aerith's costume, says, "I'm sorry, those are horny dolls on USA Gundam store." I assume that was in reference to
Risky
their outfits
flick.
and not actually just Sam Wonk being on USA Gundam Store and discovering that there are really horny dolls there.
I mean, yes.
I mean, there probably are.
Just
But
the
nothing
search
on the
bar.
top of the page.
Go to the search bar and
Well,
type in horny dolls.
I don't want to type in horny dolls.
Life is short. Live
That is a
dangerously.
much more dangerous thing to do than I would like. But I'm sure we can very quickly find some incredibly horny statuettes, if like this one.
Yeah, that's.
You can just browse Facebook because oftentimes on Facebook people are like trying to get rid of their horny anime statues, and it's
We have
hilarious.
very different Facebook experience.
Hey, look at that. A friend of ours posted.
Oh,
Um,
on Facebook.
anime
Really.
figures.
Horny anime figures.
You don't even need to post horny because they're all horny.
Man. Wow.
It's just Horny Town, USA here.
This is.
Just horny anime figures all the way down.
Okay, but that one was also a mermaid.
Well, that happens sometimes. This one has actually edited out the horny bits because they're not safe for Facebook. People paid money for these things.
They bought them new.
And ostensibly at the time of purchasing them weren't embarrassed by purchasing them. That figure is not wearing any clothes.
This is a cultural experience.
It is, isn't it? I occasionally get these fed into my recommendations because I'm looking at like Gundam stuff, and the algorithm thinks Gundams
Gundam stuff.
and horny anime figures are in the same genre of collectible,
They're sold at the same store.
but they are decidedly different.
Oh,
They are not the same.
Did you send
This-
your mother a picture
Okay,
of?
this is the closest. Chad isn't seeing this, but this is a photo, or this is a figure of Sayla, who is a character from Gundam, but she's in full uniform.
Yeah. And she's only showing a tiny bit of cheek.
Only a tiny bit,
A
yeah,
memory of
under the lip of the tunic. She's also carrying a gun. It's a little form-fitting for a military uniform, but you know what? Anime is gonna anime.
Yeah. Anyways, back to the topic at hand. Beach outfits in this game are
Yes,
great.
are great. I am a big fan of Barrett's sailor outfit, though.
Great.
Save your aching feet and ride
Whee!
a wheelie instead.
All the hotels are total.
I can't. It's a time sale.
All right.
Just running into people.
Yeah, well, if they didn't want to get run into, they shouldn't have been in my way.
Wow.
You heard me.
You ready to jet?
Unfortunate.
Let's board the tiny Bronco. Okay, it's time to go treasure hunting, chat. I don't remember how we go treasure hunting. Zafty, you're still here, right? How do I do the treasure hunting quest?
This is your captain speaking. Outside your window, you'll see over the waters. Be advised there may be sudden...
Oh,
ocean
view
swells.
treasure map.
How was
Okay.
that?
Just kill me now.
This thing's practically a paddle boat, so you can swallow us whole.
Okay,
all
so
the
there's a
way.
treasure
So
in
we're
that-
sticking to the shallows.
In this area. There-ish. Sid is decidedly less depressed in this than he was in the original, and I think that's mostly because we haven't gotten to Rocket Town yet. Is there supposed to be a chest around here? Hi, buddy.
I got you.
All right, alternates between a low voltage state and a supercharged state in which it continually emits electricity. Attacking it while supercharged will cause it to unleash a paralyzing bolt of lightning, but also pressure it. Exploiting its weakness with a strong wind attack will generate electric charge while also making it susceptible to being pressured.
Go on!
I'm your one-stop spa break shop. What did you
Rude. That's incredibly rude. Okay. Weather this as a tagline for firing off wind ninjutsu is really good.
I got you. That's it. No way.
Aerith, would you mind healing Yuffie? I'll take that as a no.
Still up for it? This ends here.
Oh my god.
Tagging out.
Yuffie, would you mind staying alive for like a 1/10 of a second?
Be careful.
Izandai, I don't know what a Jack-O pose is, and at this point I'm afraid to ask.
Double time. It's on now.
You're in good hands now.
Hey, this fight honks.
Can you take over?
I got this. Come on.
Okay, now I need to know the answer to this question. Did you link to... When you said, here's the pose, and linked to a thing, did you link to the specific thing that... Oh, that pose. Okay. I see. I have seen people pose their Gundam aerials in that pose before. Because as we have previously discussed, people like to do that with Gundam aerial for reasons generally related to degeneracy. But at least now I know what it is. All right. Face down, ass up, etc., etc. Okay, why would I want to retry that fight? The aerial doesn't even look that bad. You sure about that? It's got hips for days.
You ready to jet?
Okay, next up we are looking for the top of this island, which is like there-ish. Oh, I mean, yes, if they were trying to make it look way more feminine and not like a Gundam, it could definitely do that. There is the Gundam Nobel, after all, so we have an example to draw from. Wait, another one? Do I have to fight one of these things at every stop? Oh, this time it's a sea ray. Weak to lightning, hooray. All right, when it is enveloped in galvanizing flames, it will unleash powerful fiery counterattacks. Poisoning it will quench the flames and pressure it. Only lightning-aspected attacks will fill the stagger gauge.
Let's switch it up.
What in the hell?
Now I'm mad.
Holy moly.
Go on! Okay, up and at him. Everything's spinning.
Oh my god, really? Wow. Unlucky. down. Lightning. No! Wrong aspect.
Just great. This calls for a chicken play.
Listen, dragon, get off my dick, please.
Time to get started. Here I go. Got me now. Hey.
Yes, Zapty, you will find that last attempt I did, in fact, use plasma discharge on Cloud. And this time around, I'm just trying to heal up enough that I can survive long enough to use it again. Because that keeps happening. Because this thing is putting out a ridiculous amount of damage. What in the hell?
Not looking good.
Okay. We need to do a thing. Materia and equipment. Cloud. Set materia. Okay. That should not be ice. That should be lightning in this fight.
Keep it cool. Too bad.
God, I cannot even get my ATV up fast enough to keep Yuffie alive. It hates her so much. She needs to get up. Meanwhile, Cloud is just standing here tanking ridiculous quantities of damage while trying to get that cure off. Okay, Yuffie, get in there and do some damage. Would you?
Had to go and wake the beast. Do me proud.
Let's do
What the? Oh my god!
It's gonna be, huh? And catch! This one's for you! Okay, up and at 'em. Yeah.
Program poetry, just so you're aware. I had to take the VODs down temporarily because I am trying to actually license the copyrighted music that I have been using, and I did not want to draw the ire of Sauron. But they are going up on YouTube presently. The VODs for the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth have already started going up on YouTube. So hopefully we'll catch up soon.
You'll feel better in a second. I'm feeling pretty weak.
Yuffie, stop taking damage, god damn it!
Do you think this is funny? Hey!
you.
This calls for
Up you get, Cloud.
Come on now, up and at 'em.
How is it still doing damage to me while well, it's staggered? That doesn't make any
Getting out
sense.
of this one alive.
Let me teach him a lesson. It's your turn now.
Leave it to me.
Here I go. Let me at 'em. You're going down.
This fight is extremely the worst. Stop it!
Get it together, you It's your turn.
Take it over.
Here it comes.
Nothing personal.
There we go. Hooray! Maybe we should do something with Dragon. I was doing things about the Dragon's counterattacks. That was staying well away so that I could dodge them, because the assess did not give me any indication as to what the counterattacks were or how to avoid them. Anyhow, yes, we did equip Odin. I think. Now you're making me question myself. Odin, Alexander, Phoenix. There we go. Oh, you're right. It did tell me that using poison would stop the counterattack ability, and I forgot. That's a true fact. It did tell me that. My bad. Yeah, I also saw the summon bar, but nobody had the summon command available. I was looking for it. Yes, I did have 2 ATBs. I specifically did look for it after I had 2 ATB bars, because I did indeed recall that summons require 2 ATB bars. Because I have played 100 hours of this game and I'm aware of the mechanics. I don't always use them, but I am aware of them. hey, it's Junin. Listen, just because I forgot a specific instruction relating to the fight does not mean I am not aware of the game mechanics in a broader sense. I am aware of how the combat system works, even if I missed a specific instruction relating to a single fight. Hey, it's Fort Condor. Could chat turn down the feralness by like 2 notches? I'm not so sure. Okay, it's in the middle of this bay somewhere. Maybe on these islands? Anyhow, it's fine. We beat the dragon. Even if I did it the hard way, we did beat the dragon. The dragon is dead now. It can't hurt us anymore. I actually have no idea where the thing I'm looking for is supposed to be. I might actually not be far enough south. It's conceivable that it's on this island. Or not that island. Perhaps also not that island. Because I am at the literal boundary of the world. Now I'm somewhat perplexed. Where could it be? The lighthouse looks promising, but I don't see a way over there. Let's do one proper lap of this bay. Maybe I just didn't go in deep enough. Yes, giggity indeed. Thank you, chat. There it is. Literally right next to the marker I put on the map. I'm very smart. Just fantastic at this. Well, this thing looks terrifying, doesn't it?
I got your number.
Okay, clear. All right, weak to fire. It will become pressured when it assumes a counter stance. After a certain amount of time passes, it will unleash Graviga on the party and revert to its normal stance. Staggering it while in its counter stance will prevent it from using Graviga.
Okay.
Gotcha. It's on now.
I'll take care of you.
Yep.
Try this.
Hit it, please. Oh my god.
I won't give up.
You're in good hands now. Find me!
Come on, stun it before it uses Graviga.
Ready to mess him up good?
You're dead.
Once again, did a positively shocking amount of damage to me there.
Don't overdo it.
Why is it always gonna be me? Get him! Now with extra beguiling ninjas.
Okay, let's go.
Come on, get it together.
Let's just use her. It's almost dead. Let's just get that limit off. Come on, Yuffie. Work with me, please.
I'll end this.
You're going down. Knock out.
Whoops. Look at all those Moogle medals. Jeez. Creepy little fiends are going to be so pleased. Okay. Once again, let's heal, because I can't seem to get through these fights without taking a terrifying amount of damage.
excited yet?
I am. Let's go. Where to next? All the way across the sea to that body of land. Which is way down here somewhere. Room. Triggering a hype train is done by doing a bunch of subs or bit donations all in rapid succession. It's a built-in Twitch feature that I don't really have any control over. Sid and Vincent are not in my party, nor will they be in my party during the course of this game. They're just hanging around at the moment. I'm concerned about how grim the ocean gets en route this far. Did I just hit a dolphin? No, there were just jumping fish. Oops, those were rocks. Well, we've run aground on some rocks. It was nice knowing you all.
I think it's about time we kicked it up a notch. Full speed ahead and halt course.
I don't think hype trains were ever adjustable. I think they've always been static. Were they adjustable? I don't know. Maybe they're still adjustable and I just never checked.
Best do it right.
All right, this one's weak to ice. Oh, I made it mad. Oh no. Oh god. What if you weren't mad? What if you were happy that I'm killing you? How would that be?
Double time.
Let's try Comet. We haven't used Comet before. Huh. Fun. Wow, he's freaking pissed at Cloud. Maybe that ability named Mad should have told me something.
Need a breather.
You won't regret this. Just here I go. Gonna pay. Go forth and kick butt.
Oh god! Oh Jesus! Oh god!
Freaking way.
Leave me alone! Leave me alone! Aerith, who did you heal? Oh, there we go. Oh god, he's coming right for me.
Someone need a rest?
He's pressured though. Synergy abilities. Ogre Raider, go.
I'll take it. Your turn now.
Infinity's End, go.
Hope you're ready. Finish it.
The pleasure's all mine.
Limit, go.
You had to go.
That is funny. Extremely dead ogre. Okay, are there only the 4 pirate treasures?
Well then, we've collected
All necessary materials gathered for the Corsair's compass on the to-do list. Item transmitter, Corsair's compass.
Hey, look! It's glowing!
Ahoy thar, ye booty-looting scallywag.
Ye booty-looting scallywag!
Which means you're more than worthy of taking the treasure compass. There be no roads on the high seas. You're at the mercy of the wind and waves, bound to their whim. The ocean's a capricious lass, fickle and cruel. She'll do her best to drag you into the depths. But man or monster, it's your mateys that'll see ye through. I treated mine with respect, and they stuck with me till the end. Of course, there was no shortage of scurvy dogs who had it out for us. But instead of hanging the jib, we laughed in their faces. Aye, that's the way. Trust in your hearties and yourself. And when all else fails, let that compass be your guide.
Trust in your hearties and in yourself.
Wind always at your back.
Oh man, who knows where that compass will take us? Maybe it'll lead us to some crazy treasure. I can't wait to find out!
You do you.
Or not. I mean, nothing could compare to the greatest treasure of all, the planet.
And the friends we made along the way.
Let's weigh anchor and hoist the mizzen. The live stream's calling. It's high time we set sail.
Okay, but the tiny Bronco is not a sailboat. It doesn't have sails. All right, you have successfully transmuted the ancient pirate king's trusty compass. Pay attention to where it points you while sailing the high seas. It may lead you to treasure. Treasure!
You ready to jet?
I like treasure. I need pirate jetsam, you say. How much pirate jetsam do I need exactly? Sam, I am sure we have not yet arrived at our final collectible. Surely this game has more collectibles in store. This away. That away. The way that is in this vague direction. There we go. Alright, it sure would be nice if I knew what I needed Pirate Jetsam for. Okay, well, I should probably figure out what I'm doing next. And it's not going to the Golden Saucer, because that's the last thing we intend to do. What I do want to do is go to Lower Coral, actually. Or the desert, whatever. Gold Saucer Parking Garage. I want to go here. Okay, real quick. Do you have anything in your...
I assume you saw that broadcast from Wutai. It goes without saying that tensions are running high. I'm keeping a close watch on Shinra's activities, but it is unclear how the company will respond. We must proceed with care.
And care we shall. Oh.
I wish you all
Apparently,
the best
I haven't
in your
done everything in
ongoing
this
hunt
region.
for world intel.
Maybe I knew
see
that.
You've secured yourself a rather intrigue. I hope to create a ship of my own one day. Perhaps even
Oh,
an
right,
airship.
the 2 proto-relics. Was there anything else in the combat sim that I haven't done that is available? No. Okay. Flotsam and Jetsam are meaningfully
If there's
distinct
anything else
categories
I can
of
do for you,
salvage.
Please let me know.
What
I'm always
distinguishes
happy to
them?
help.
I wish to know more.
It's my dream to be a caretaker of...
Nothing suits the fires from all.
I'll take
One was thrown out intentionally and the other by accident. Interesting.
Beast Battleground.
I didn't know that. Oh. Huh. I've actually beaten all of these. I was sure we had fights left over that I hadn't completed.
Challengers are always welcome.
I can't wait to see who gets ripped to shreds today.
Huh. Okay, region map. Nothing to do in this region at this time. World map. Okay. Let's go back here. So there's a quest in the grasslands. There's a quest in Junin. There's a quest in Gongaga. There's a quest in Cosmo Canyon. There's 2 quests in Coral, and there's 1 quest in Nibel. What is the little bronze icon? I don't remember. Queen's Blood players? If you say so. Check the Queen's Blood guy's shack. I have no recollection whatsoever of where the Queen's Blood guy is. In this area. Top right. There? Windmill Settlement. Thorin's Card Shop. There we go. Hey, bud.
A lot of folks been coming in lately to unload their cards now that war's in the offing. Guess people don't got time for games no more.
I would like to buy cards. Sell me your magical cards. Wow, he really does have a lot of rad cards. Carnival of Carnage!
Thank you for your patronage.
You're welcome. I look forward to patronizing again.
Welcome to Call. Hey, quit slacking.
25 meters this way.
Step right up.
Oh!
Business is hiring and we want you.
It's these guys. All right. Well, I guess we'll find out what these guys are up to on Tuesday. So thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you to everybody who subscribes, everybody who follows, everybody who cheers, everybody who chats, and everybody who hangs out and lurks. It's a genuine thrill to stream for you, and I hope you have as much fun watching as I do playing. I'll be back Tuesday, same mad time, same mad channel here on twitch.tv/Wiggins, playing more Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, so I do hope you'll tune in then. Is Tuesday a short stream? Why would Tuesday be a short stream? Tuesday is not, to my knowledge, a short stream. Yes, it has been about a month since Desert Bus meeting, but James is out of the country at the moment. And so I don't think we have another Desert Bus meeting until James is back in the country. That's right. Come to Discord, where I will be posting a picture of my overused dental appliances. Doesn't that sound like fun? All right. Thank you very much, everybody. I will see you on Tuesday. In the meantime, as always, you can follow me on Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at Wiggins_TV. And I have a Discord server, which you can join by making sure your Twitch account and Discord account are linked in Discord's back end. Where my server will appear to you as if by magic among your linked servers. So you should do that. You do have to be subscribed in order for that to be effective, but you should still do it because we would like to have you join the Discord. So come join the Discord. Let's see. Who shall I raid this evening? Everybody hop aboard this raid train. I will see you back here on Tuesday. Until then, so long. Have a good night and goodbye.